Welcome to this channel. This channel is for education and culture based on historical evidence and scientific evidence. So those who do not want to face the truth, please do not continue on to watch this video. Now, in the past few days, I have shared many things. One thing is Wing Chun today is on the balance because there are many documentary out there, such as the Japanese television's documentary and Xi Xiaodong's video. So, like it or not, if Wing Chun do not get clarified technically, then those in, say, the Japanese television documentary and Xi Xiaodong video will stick as the truth of Wing Chun in the history. We like it or not, that is the bottom line. And also, I have shared on the difference of the American Wing Chun or United States of America Wing Chun technology is to transport the ancient teaching of Wing Chun, Shaolin, Qi Guang to the United States, map it into science so it can be verified with science and it can be monitored, tracked. Also, it describes the identity and the uniqueness of what type of art this is. Now, after I'm sharing this, there are many Wing Chun friends contacted me, and many of these friends want to speak with me privately and so forth, which is I turn it down. Why? Because this is a public issue. It is like discussing the physics. It should be open for everybody. Anybody have any type of ideas, opinions, should be present in the public so everybody be able to discuss on it, to think about it, to investigate on it. Such as if we see in the past years or so as the COVID virus, there's a Delta, and whenever there's an update, everybody know about it. And it was discussed in a scientific way. Now, today I'd like to share with you something important. And that is about properly understand what is Wing Chun and properly apply science to in Wing Chun. Okay? So in my previous video, I showed that in the past 120 years, on one side, in Asia and worldwide, you have this mind scattering around, ideas scattering around. And however, for the United States of America, Wing Chun is we took whatever in the 1850s and above right away in. There is no speculation, there is no hearsays or guessing. Such as the COVID virus. We want to know what it is, alpha, beta, beta, delta, what it is. And then we apply science to analyze it, to even produce vaccine. Now, There is a problem in traditional Chinese martial arts and Qigong in past 60 years or more, which is named as the fake science. In Chinese, it's called 伪科学, fake science or pseudoscience. So fake science or pseudoscience sound this way, okay? It is very popular in Qigong. If you read about the Chinese Qigong stuff in past or Chinese Qigong incident for past 40 years or so. When you talk about Qigong, people jump into quantum physics, vibrations, energy, and then show you this quantum physics, this energy, these vibrations. And by showing that, it's like one is expert in it. The problem of this type of stuff is, first, one have no idea on what it is. And then one just grab some kinds of big name there, and then big name in science, and try to make it sound deep, sound like expert. Let's take a very simple and very basic thing. Meditations. Meditations, we know that even the Chinese meditation is based big part on the Buddha's teaching, Anapanasati. Okay, so in the Anapanasati, it is really clearly present that since 1,000 years ago, that is the first, is this the slowdown of the breathing, meaning the repetitions of the breathing will go low, will decrease. Usual people, common people might have a breathing of say 15, and when they get into the meditation, they practice it properly, the breathing will going down to say 10, 6, 4, keep going down as their meditation practice get deeper or uh, go towards samadhi. And then at that time, the heart rate going down too. And then after a certain point, your sensing of your body will be different than the common sensing and so forth. So the bottom line is your breathing rate and your heart rate, right? Anybody, if they claim that they practice meditations, they need to be able to show that their heart rate and their breathing rate is going down if they practice it properly. Now, Qigong is on top of the Anapanasati basic teaching. So Qigong is after one be able to drop one's breathing rate and heart rate to a certain degree, that is where it exists. So it be able to handle this body or regulate this body better than prior to the ability to handle the breathing and the heart rate. Okay? Now ask around. What is this quantum physics and vibrations and energy thing is about? Obviously, the guy who promote that have no idea what is meditation, what is Qigong. Those who know about it since ancient time go right away, check your breathing, check your heart rate. And today is as simple as you map your breathing rate and heart rate into the science or in the medicines. That's why you have the watch where you can do or how you want to monitor, track your practice. So fake science is referred to when one have no idea what is one talking about and keeping pulling all those quantum physics, vibrations, energy stuff. Now there's Qigong. You look at in the Chinese Qigong history for past 30, 40 years, you can see all kinds of stuff like that. And yet it is like a hype, popular. Oh, I have this Qigong which is related to quantum physics, but it's like a fad. Popular stuff come and goes. Who really have any benefit? No, none. It's just a gimmick. So that's why the Chinese call it 伪科学, fake science type of Qigong. Now, Wing Chun have no different in the past 120 years. You can heard from people talking about the closest between 2 points is a straight line. And then keeping analyze the angle of what Tan Sao is about, or how it has to be in the geometry, because there's science. And then somebody even go into your brain and then your hand relationship, your training, and then applying all kinds of scientific concept. Now, the issue is this. Does one know what is Wing Chun? Does no what one know what is Wing Chun? It's like you talk about COVID virus. Which COVID virus? Is that Delta? Is that Alpha? Which one you talking about? And if you're keeping applying things there on science to something one don't know, it is a fake science like the Chinese Qigong. So in today, if you look around, if you want to face the Japanese television documentary and Xi Xiaodong, one better get it clear. What is Wing Chun? What is science? Say in my book, The Restricting Wing Chun, you look into today's world. How many is clear on strength, power, and movement and energy? How many clear on that? And how many is clear on strength and the neuromuscular? But you can see often people talk about this neuro mind connection, you have to fast and everything. And again, what is that? Is a neuromuscular itself everything? Or you have to have the strength, the power, the neuromuscular, the endurance training, the breathing training, not to mention that the recycling momentum. So that just show that one have no idea what it is, but just simply grab something. Oh, today I talk about muscle memory, then muscle memory. Everybody have the muscle memory. And then power. And then all sort of stuff. We go to different science, but still one don't know what is the big picture of the Wing Chun. So what is Wing Chun? Wing Chun is sticking body short strike, 贴身短打. This is my tripod dummy. It is important because you know this is the trunk, this is the leg. Okay, this is the shoulder, this is the trunk, this is the leg. 贴身短打 meaning I have to be here when I fight. That is called 贴身短打. So over here, I have my hand, my body as a weapon, my leg as a weapon. There's three weapons here. That's called 贴身短打. 贴身短打 is not standing here, like usually you see in the movie, in the wooden dummy, that your hand is like that, or you want to try to grab something where you stand this far away, moving only your hand. But here, one weapon, two weapon, three weapon. Okay. Now, if I stand here like a common wooden dummy in the movie, I try to say, oh, this is the line of my my tan sao. This is a proper tan sao line. This is a proper tan sao angle. What are we doing? We don't even know what is Wing Chun. If I say, oh yeah, I'm going to be performing my tan sao this way, 100,000 times, so I have a neuromuscular or whatever, my brain neural connection, and then I become fast. That's called missing the point. Why? As soon as you don't get inside here, you lost your leg and body weapon. You're standing here. You say, well, I practiced this for 1,000 times, 100,000 times. You can practice that as long as you want, this angle, that angle. But sorry, sir, you lose your body and your leg weapons there. You lose two weapons out of three. Not to mention, as what I mentioned just now, your breathing, your muscle endurance, and all sort of stuff. And you're recycling momentum here. So again, this is as what I mentioned yesterday on the 120 years of mess. It is bad education. Off topic, generalizations, and then grab something and using some term such as in the science or in the ancient Chinese and try to make it like a sound really deep. And it always end up this way. While Wing Chun is going in, as I shared with you the other day on the photo snapshot of Xi Xiaodong and Ding Hao and Xi Xiaodong Li Gang. Xi Xiaodong is not going to fight you this way. Xi Xiaodong get in this way, this close. Okay? So until one get this thing straight on what is Wing Chun, you apply science into it, you apply Chinese philosophy, all is missing the point. You're going to tell the entire world you know Wing Chun when you're missing the point, or when you have the fake science. Of course, people is going to take the Japanese television documentary and what Xi Xiaodong say is the truth, because it is a democratic world now. in this year 2021. You present your technology. If you cannot present your technology, you don't even know what it is, of course people is going to take the television documentary and Xu Xiaodong as proper. What to argue? It's like you go to the court. You not be able to reason into the details. You do not be able to provide evidence. You're only being off-topic generalizations and hearsays, and even many times contradict itself. And then when people talk about what is the uniqueness, I don't know. What is the identity? I don't know. But keeping talking about my lineage is the oldest lineage, my grandmaster said this. It's like people ask you, so what type of COVID virus is that? You keeping talking about, oh, I'm from this institutions, I'm from this research, this professor's name. Who cares? All the MMA players, the Olympic judo players, they are really smart guy. They can read you. So it is that type of standard you're facing. So as for sticking body, short strike, the techniques, let me share with you something. In Wing Chun Inception, if you check into part 3, page 15, this is a YB6 here. You can take a snapshot, YB6. Part 2, page 13, that is YA5. So YA5 say, spiral upwards, hurry, capture the goats with eagle's claw. Okay? Spiral upward, hurry, capture the goats with eagle claw. This YB6 is say that Gang Sao has yin yang within. Okay? Gang Sao. So in here, if you go really detailed in Chinese, it says Gang Sao up and down, there's yin yang within. So what is Gang Sao? Have Gang Sao up and down, have yin yang within. Of course, we know all this is Gang Sao, right? This is Gang Sao. Let me show you. The reason why this is very important for the tripod, I don't want to use a human because so that people can know what I'm talking about. This is the front leg. This is the back leg. Okay? So this is the front leg of my opponent. This is the back leg. This is the chest part. This is the core, like this. Okay? So Gang Sao up and down have the yin and yang. Meaning what? If you throw me a strike, I get in, I do a Gang Sao here. Okay? I'm now in between his two hands. So I do a strike, he enter here, the top of the Gang Sao is here, the lower Gang Sao is there. And the leg is within my leg. From here, you get in here. Okay? This is Gang Sao. So you attack it from 1, 2, 3. You zoom it in. That is how you pressure him. You're not standing here. He punched me, gang. Or he punched me, gang. It's not. He strike me, I get in right away. This hand is in between. You strike him, you disable this hand. This hand is at here, can be attacked. This leg is inside there, within his leg. That's called gang sao, up and down have yin yang. Or gang sao have yin yang within. So gang sao is never like that. You wooden dummy hand, your opponent, you gang sao this way. No, you have to get in. That's called sticking body short strike. Now, when I get this gang, the opponent is going to move. If I strike him, he's coming in, I'm going to move away. Nobody's going to stand there if they know how to fight. Okay, they're trained. So I'm here. Guess what? He's going to move like this. He's going to move this leg backward at this range. Okay, now my leg is here. He's going to move this leg backward to avoid my gang, right? To get away. So what I'm going to do? The other quit saying that spiral upward, hurry, capture the goat with eager claw. So I'm here, he's there already. So this is what it is. You step in, this thing go upward. With the eager claw, you spiral upward. You grab him. This is another strike. Okay? So it is entering. This can be strike. So it's everything is here. Okay? So it can be an eager claw, it can be a backhand. So where is that? I mean, of course, that is the second part is it is this. It is not lap sao. It is this close already. That's why you say that spiral upward, hurry, capture the goat with eager claw. If you read the Kung Fu 1560s in Qi Ji Guang time and so forth, the head, the throat here, the throat up is always referred as goat or rabbit. So when in the ancient you say there is a goat or rabbit, you know it is neck on top or the groin. That's in the ancient writing, okay? So it's like catching the goat or catching the rabbit. You know it is going for the throat or going for the groin. So you go in, he's moving up, you turn, you attack him continuously, and now it is upward from here. So I strike him, he's coming in here, striking me here, and his leg is pressuring me. I move backward, he get in more, go for my throat above. It never leaves. The leg, the body, the arm never leave. That's why it's called sticking body short strike. You keeping sticking at him. Once It is in this range, you're keeping sticking at him. Now, without knowing this, without knowing the breathing, the muscular endurance, the sticking body short strike, what are we doing? That's why many times when people talk about science with me, internal with me, I said, show me your 小林桃. Because from the 小林桃, I know whether your 小林桃 training be able to do sticking body short strike or not. If you not be able to do sticking body short strike, then it is your speculation on Wing Chun. Of course, you're free to do that. But don't expect Xu Xiaodong to accept that. And of course, the same thing is, instead of using Gang Sao in here, I can right away using the eagle claw up here. Striking. He can walk here, doing the eagle claw and strike me here, while this hand will not be able to go this way. There are many techniques there in the sticking body. That's the uniqueness of Wing Chun. If this is not rectified, you go through all the 120 years of he says, you're going to go secret techniques here. Like yesterday, some friend sent me a wooden dummy form, which is doing this. Well, sorry, those are Honga stuff. Wooden dummy has to be training on the sticking body short strike. Go this strict, go this strict, go inside always. Not standing up here, walking around like this. Not standing here, try to pull like that. It is actually go inside there. You pull from this way. It is a throw, not like pulling like that. And of course, you bound him with this. You bound him with this. This weapon, weapon, weapon. So this is what I like to share with you. I'm not any type of grandmaster. I'm just an investigator. Look into the technology to see what it is. If this is not said, it is a disaster. So I'm not interested on joining anybody's political party, school, organizations. My intention is really clear. I want to know what is Wing Chun. That's why I study it. It's like I'm studying like a virus. And then I tell the world what it is. So this is what I like to share with you today. Remember, know what it is. Be able to do it before apply science. First, one must seek to understand what it is before jump in with the philosophy, chi, or science, or quantum physics, or whatever. Or else one is off topic, really generalized, and that means one is only contribute to disaster, not contribute to solving problem. Now you know that there's no secret here. All the ancient documents is in America now and is mapped in the sport science. So no, Wing Chun is not just Tan Bong Fok in your angle or your lap sao. There's many other things. where the arm can go like this, crawling or blind his eyes, cover his eyes. There's all kinds of techniques at this close. If we don't know it, that means Wing Chun is lost. We need to face reality.